Let's talk about how we can reclaim ourselves as stay-at-home moms. Number one, we have to define what autonomy means, right? I have to clean my lashes. We have to define what autonomy means in marriage, being your own person in marriage. And autonomy isn't rebellion, it's the ability to think, act, choose for yourself, by yourself, for the best interest of yourself, and without guilt. I realize now that I can love my family and still want a place just for me, a space just for me. And we have to ask ourselves, where did I stop listening to me, guiding me because I was so busy focusing on everyone else's needs? Where was I in the mix, Then you say to yourself, what small decisions starting today can I make without explanation? Emotional autonomy. We have to stop performing peace. You can be married and be lonely. That's the emotional gap that autonomy starts to close. But how do we get there, right? What do we do? Stop over-explaining. When you feel unseen, unheard, stop over-explaining. Name your feelings once and clearly. Clearly name your feelings and stop there. If it's dismissed, invalidated, note it. Mental note it, right? But you have to stop begging for acknowledgement. And I did that for a long, long time. That's my attachment style. Another thing you can do right now is start an emotional journal. Write out what you think your partner could say to you right now that would make you feel seen and heard in regards to whatever you guys are going through. And then respond to it in the way that you would need a response. Become your own emotional witness. Redefine the connection instead of saying, he didn't check in on me today. He didn't ask how I was doing today. With, I checked in on myself today. I asked myself, how am I doing today? Are you good, girl? And then you say, I'm no longer waiting for emotional permission. I'm no longer waiting for emotional permission to feel seen. Create a space that's just for you. It could be a corner in a room. It can be an entire room if you have the space. Create a space just for you. Because it's not about the space, it's about ownership. I've done this. I've just moved into my son's bedroom and we're moving him into the basement because he's in college. He's only home 2 months out the year. So he doesn't need to occupy that room right now. And I need to occupy it. And so I chose me. We got to treat that space like it's sacred. Create boundaries. No one's allowed to enter that room unless they knock. It's my space. It's my safe space. They're not allowed to just go in there and just, it's my space. It's a reminder that I exist beyond wife and mother. I have my own identity, even if she is not fully developed right now at 46 years old, but I still have my own identity. Number 4, with building autonomy as a stay-at-home mom, is financial. That's a big one. I did not take this seriously enough in my younger years, because I've always just felt like, okay, he takes care of everything. That's what you want, right? You want your spouse to just take care of all your like, to provide. But I should have always been putting something away for myself. And my mom used to always say that. And I just felt like, well, I don't have her kind of marriage. I don't need to do that. But at the end of the day, it was a lesson of, it's not about having a certain type of marriage. It's about knowing your worth and putting some sort of monetary value to the daily things you do that go unnoticed, that go unseen. And security, right? Because say he just decided to leave, and then what would I have? I mean, I've been married 26 years. I'm going to have at least half. Okay. But What do I have on, like, aside from that? Start putting some stuff away. And you don't need to announce it. Just start doing it. And you definitely want to have a personal account that only you have access to. Now, sometimes it gets sad when things get... No, I'm not saying having a personal account is sad. I'm saying when you have to think about these things after a long time period of not having to think about these things. Quiet planning. Prepare. Don't announce. Just do it. You don't have to broadcast your growth. But what you should be working on includes financial growth and goals, the skills you need to learn to do or become whatever it is you're trying to do, your emotional growth and journaling, a mission statement, like a vision statement, like something that says, like, I am no longer going to be this person. This is what I'm going to be. This is who I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to do. This is who, you know what I'm saying? And create a timeline. I have a timeline. And my timeline, obviously I'm not going to share because we move in silence, right? But I do have a timeline. And it's important to have a timeline. Next, you're going to build your identity outside your roles. The roles you've played, mother, wife, the role outside of that, you need to start building your identity. I am starting to rebuild my identity. You were someone before wife and mother, and she still does exist. Reconnect with your hobbies. Mine are sewing, photography. You'll start seeing more of that on my page. Styling. I love thrifting. I love so many things. I love dancing. You're going to start seeing more of that on my page because I pushed her to the side. And I push her to the side to help everyone else. But everyone else doesn't push to the side to help me. And I'm speaking in my family. Start detaching. You don't have to hate them to detach. But if you see they aren't doing the things that validate you, that make you feel seen, make you feel heard, why are they there? Why are they allowed that access to you? I struggle with this one, building a support system outside of the marriage. You know, it's hard because sometimes I feel as though people see an image and then they go off the image, but they don't know the person. And so the person is not like the image. Reaffirm your autonomy daily. Even your small steps deserve acknowledgement. I'm not leaving love. I'm leaving neglect. I'm not betraying my marriage. I'm rebuilding myself. I am my own safe space. And that's just something to think about. Wait, don't go. Everything in my link tree I created. Even the shirt I'm wearing right now. Healing ain't cute, but I am. Everything I created, I would love for you to support me in any way possible. All the books, all the journals, the apparel, I created them myself. And maybe you can share the link or purchase something for yourself. Just something to think about. I appreciate it. God bless.
Lemon product of the week. Lemon product of the week. Lemon product of the week. Lemon.